Stop flexing. If you flex too much, it's a next. Ooh, that's kind of a bar. I love this shirt. Sexy, insane, and might ruin your life. Hey. And disclaimer, I'm not trying to shit on anyone. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just sharing my thoughts about things that make me icky inside. So please, no one get offended by this. I really don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or be rude or arrogant at all. I just want to share my icks with you all. Pod with Meg. All right. Hey. Hi. Hey guys, it's Meghane Lex and welcome to my channel. If you're back, you're a nutmeg, and if you're new, unfortunately, you're just a nut. Womp, womp, womp. All right, guys. Hey. Welcome to my podcast, Pod with Meg, the solo sessions. Yeah. I'm back with a new video. Back at it again. Hey.
Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white van.
So today's video is going to be icks. I know. This video is kind of going to be similar to my Petty Princess Pet Peeves video. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you check it out. It's a fun video as well. But yeah, I'm 25 now. I'm freshly turned 25. I'm actually going to film a podcast episode titled Frontal Lobe because let me tell you, at 25, this thing really comes fully developed and I feel it. I feel it in my bones. But I digress. So today's video, we're going to be talking about my icks, things that have turned me off. And basically, if you don't know what an ick is, I kind of learned this from Love Island UK. I love Love Island US and UK. Chef's kiss. I heard Love Island France is good too, but that's another story. But basically, an ick is something that when someone does this, oh, your whole body, it's ick.
He gave me the
It's an icky feeling. When someone does this thing, it's just so icky. It's borderline repulsive. It's just icky.
lady boner gone.
Yeah, that's what an ick is. And yeah, it's just a funny word. It's a synonym for pet peeves, turn-offs, all that. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about some of my icks because some of you boys, ick. Funny short story. One time I was texting this guy and we were like talking for a minute. I mean, like, I'm blocked now, but you know, they always come back. But yeah, one time I was texting this guy and I was like, "Lil boys, give me the ick." And he responded, "You ick." He didn't even use it right, but it was so funny. And then I responded, "You thought you ate with that one?" And he responded, "Ha ha ha, kissing emoji." Oh, we were so cute. Guys, I had the sniffles. I was sick a little bit, birthday bender, but now I'm feeling a-okay. But yeah, let's get into my icks because icky. Alright, my first ick, this is kind of gonna be so random, but I cannot stand a guy with bad shoe game. I think I've already said this before, but I will say it again. I ain't fucking with that nigga if you're wearing ugly shoes. I'm not fucking with you if you're wearing ugly shoes. Ugly shoes, as a man, you don't need to like do too much. But honestly, if I'm looking at you and you look good and I look down and I'm like, what are those? I'm sorry, babes. It's a no. It's a no if you have bad shoe game. I feel like as a guy, it really shouldn't be that hard. Go to the Nike store, go to like any store and just literally get white Air Forces. Ooh, some crispy white Air Force Ones. You can't go wrong with that. It's when these guys try to like do too much. Like when you try hard, that's when you die hard. And that's another one of my icks. People who try hard. You're doing too much. Do less. Do less. Have you guys seen that movie, Forgetting Sarah Marshall? And then Paul Rudd, his character is like, you're doing too much. Do less. Do less.
The less you do, the more you do. Do less. Get down. Try less. Do it again.
Seriously, people who do too much, it's embarrassing. Stop it. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. You're doing too much.
You're doing too much. Do less. Pop down.
Just don't do too much. Be yourself. Because when you're not yourself, people, they can smell it. They can smell the fakeness. They can smell the desperation. Like, you know those taste test videos where people have to taste and see which is most expensive? People can always kind of tell what's fake and what's not, or what's expensive and what's not.
So needs to taste this one. This one's more expensive.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Whoa! Hey, that was crazy. I heard this quote today and honestly it kind of resonated with me, but it was like, if you can't afford it, Don't force it. But yeah, people who try too hard, that's definitely an ick. I hate that. And I also hate when people like try hard to impress you. Do you ever talk to someone, especially in LA, people try so hard. Oh, it's so embarrassing, but people in LA will try so hard and they will try to flex things, and the way people try to flex is so embarrassing. Like, stop flexing. I don't care about your flex. I care about what's in here. I care about what's inside. If you flex too much, it's a next. Ooh, that's kind of a bar. If you flex too much, then it's a next. Don't text me, it's a next. Don't do too much, cause it's a next. Don't talk to me, cause it's a next. Guys, oh my gosh, ow. The way I'm sitting, it's like hurting me. But yeah, people who do too much, don't do it. When you try hard, that's when you die hard. And that is a fact. But another ick of mine also is, oh, I'm sorry, but people who smell bad or have bad breath. Bad scent. I don't want to smell nastiness. Please invest in your hygiene, please. I'm telling you right now, when people smell good stuff, they're gonna be all over it. You're gonna be irresistible. You're gonna be very irresistible when you smell good. But when you smell bad, I'm just letting you know. I'm trying to help you guys. Yeah, just hygiene is very important. There's a reason why a shower was invented. There's a reason why a toothbrush was invented. There's a reason why all these things were created. For our benefit, for good things, so we can be happy and healthy and clean. It's so important to smell good. It's so important to smell nice. Just putting that out there. It's very, very important. Another ick of mine, another pet peeve, petty, sassy men.
But we are in a sassy man apocalypse, so you know. The men going into their soft girl era.
Petty, no, not men, boys. Petty, sassy boys. Reveal yourselves and stay far away. Why are you so sassy as a man? Why are you so sassy? Like, seriously, why are you so sassy? Why do you want to be the bad bitch so bad?
You're not who's bad. It's giving baddies.
It's giving baddies. It's giving baddies. It really is. Guys who do tit for tat, band for band. No, we're not going band for band. No. I just really can't stand that. I feel like I'm just a girl. Like, why can't you just lead and like not be sassy? Like, why? I just don't understand it. There's so many guys nowadays that instead of wanting to be a gentleman, they rather just, their egos. I don't know what happened in the last decade. I don't know what happened to these men's egos. Every day they just get more and more fragile. And it's just sad. It's sad. And I feel like every day girls get stronger and these guys get weaker. No offense. Sorry. Had to be said. But yeah, a sassy man is just a sassy, like the sassy man apocalypse is really, really, really true and real. And it's sad to say this, but you can't make this shit up. You just can't make this shit up. But yeah, I can't do sassy boys. I can't do guys. I just want to do tit for tat. Like, if I'm being petty, please tell me to stop. I just want these guys to lead again. I just want these guys to stop being sassy. Enough said. Sassy men, enough said. That's an ick. It's gross, it's disgusting, it's too girly for me. It's like, I need to be the girly girl in the relationship. There just can't be two bad bitches in this relationship. There can't be. I'm sorry. Make it stop. Please, please, please. Whew. All right, next ick. Another ick of mine is people who, I'm sorry, this is gonna sound a little pretentious, but your is different than you apostrophe R-E.
Means you are. That just splits the word up. This is not an accessory. It's an apostrophe. Aww.
Please know the difference. Like, this guy was like, you're my baby girl. You're my baby girl. Not you are my baby girl. You're my baby girl. Like, I know it sounds like you're, Y-O-U-R, my baby girl. Like, no, what? No. It sounds like it makes sense, but no, it's grammatically incorrect. And I just want people to, realize that grammar is very important. It shows that you know what I mean? Like, am I gonna be able to count on you to write a business letter for me, a correspondence, an email? I need men to know these things. I like someone who's with it. I like someone who knows how to spell, how to use grammar. Grammar is sexy. Grammar is sexy, and that's what I like. I like grammar. If you can spell and use grammar correctly, that's a turn on. And if you can't, I'm sorry. That's a little bit of a turn off. I'm sorry. It had to be said. Oh my gosh. This is a huge, huge ick of mine. But people who chew with their mouth open, ew, 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 ew. Hey Siri, play Ew by Jimmy Fallon, Ariana Grande. Oop.
Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, she was literally gonna play it. That's so funny. But yeah. Ugh. There's a reason why our lips close when we chew. It's because no one needs to hear all that. No one needs to hear. Oh my gosh, even just me doing it, it's crazy. It's so crazy. But the crazy thing is, I really enjoy watching mukbangs, but I feel like that's because that's like the whole purpose of it. But if I'm eating with someone and they're chewing loudly, mouth open, I can see exactly how each enzyme is gonna get broken down inside your body.
No.
Absolutely not. I do not want to see that. I don't want to hear it. No, 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 no. That is diabolical to me. Chewing with your mouth open to me is diabolical. It's like the devil's work. It does something to my insides. It literally makes my body completely feel icky when I hear someone chewing.
Lily doesn't chew loudly. Why do you think I call her Chewbacca?
And I know eating food is natural. I know. But close your mouth. Please, I beg. Please close your mouth when you chew. That's all I ask. All I ask. But eat tight, eat right. I love that for you. All right, next ick. What's the next ick? On to the next one. On to the next one. Hey. All right, another ick of mine. Guys who are a little bit too clingy and do too much too soon. And let me elaborate. My throat is dry as fuck. Get yourself a Pod with Meg mug on my Pod with Meg website. You get a customized photo. Hey. Another ick of mine is, what was it? Also, this is gonna sound so crazy, but when a guy is too excited, have you guys ever met someone that just gets like too excited about things? It's like, when was the last time you went outside? People who just do, this also goes to people who do too much, but like, there's this guy who literally sends me a voice memos like, hello, gorgeous, beautiful, and I'm just like, where is the mystique? Where is the mystery? You know what I mean? Like, I like a guy who's a little bit demure. I don't want to know that you're just like some excited individual who has never like been around a bad bitch before, you know what I mean? Like, I want to know that, you know, you have some riz, like you have some pizzazz, like you have some mystique about you. That to me is, woo, that is hot. But when someone's too excited, they act like they've never been anywhere, they just do too much, that is such an ick to me. Also being too clingy, it's like, I want a man with a life. I want a man that has a job, is busy, like, I mean, obviously still make time for me, but I want a man that has a business going on for himself. Like, I like entrepreneurs, I like businessmen. And no businessman has the time to send me excited voice memos. Like, they just don't. And so, yeah, I hope that made sense. Yeah, just don't do too much. Be demure, be mysterious. Don't call me 5 times after I just met you. I met a guy once that literally after we hung out, he called me 3 to 5 times. And it's like, on the first day, I mean, in hindsight, thankfully, he showed me right away that he was crazy, but it's just insane. Like, no, I don't like clinginess. Let's build up to the crazy before you start calling me 5 times. No. I don't like that. But I do like a guy that's a little clingy, just not too much. Like, there's a fine line between clingy and obsessive. And if we're bordering towards Joe from you, we need to abort this mission immediately. But yeah, that's another ick of mine. Ooh. Oversharing on social media is such an ick to me because it's like, why are you trying to get validation from the masses instead of getting validation from yourself? Yeah, clock that. Clock that tea. Especially as a guy, like, you should not need to be validated by the internet. You should not need to be validated by the internet. I'm so sorry. No. Just no. And I know some people might be like, but why? Like, girls can do it. I know they can. But yes, this is one of those things where it's a double standard. And I'm sorry. I don't like it. It's giving, once again, baddies. And I don't like it. I just don't like it. I'm sorry. Another ick of mine is when a guy has tattoos, but they're a little bit corny. I'm sorry. I don't like corny tattoos. And you know what? I love tattoos. I have a bunch. And I think some of them are corny. But if a guy's gonna have tattoos, I'd rather you have like sexy, good tattoos or none at all. Because the corny tattoos sometimes ruin it for me. I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but as a tattoo girly, I feel like I'm allowed to say that some tattoos are really bad and corny. And you know what? Someone might say that my tattoos are bad and corny. It's fine. I don't care. But yeah, that's like an ick factor for me. Another ick of mine is someone who's self-absorbed or selfish. Like, have you ever met someone and then after a while you notice, wait, this person asked me 0 questions about me. All they talk about is themselves or things that they find interesting, but they don't care to know about me. That to me is such an ick. How do you live with yourself knowing that you haven't asked me 1 single question about me? How do you live with yourself knowing that you're out here talking about yourself day and night, not asking me how my day is, how I'm doing? Excuse me. Excuse me. This is a world where we all coexist. Ask about my day. Ask about me. That to me is such an ick. Someone who is inconsiderate of others, does not give other people the time of day or care about others. That to me is so disrespectful, inconsiderate, and just rude. Rude, bye. Icky, no, I don't like that. It's important to surround yourself with people who genuinely care about you, and yeah, that's definitely an ick of mine, for sure. Oh my gosh, this is also an ick of mine. If you have your city in your bio, you're a hoe. Sorry, you are. I'm so sorry. If you have your city in your bio, just say, I'm looking for the hoe. Yeah. Why do people need to know where you are? Why? Shouldn't people who know you already know where you are? Why do you want to make sure people who follow you are in your area code? Why? Let me know. If your location's in your Instagram bio, you're a hoe. You are, at least a little bit. That's a thoughty thing to do. It is. Oh, not tipping. People who don't tip or people who tip badly. As someone who has worked in restaurants, that to me is such an ick. Ick. Literally, no, I stand with the service workers. I stand with the restaurants, all of that. Not tipping is such an ick to me. If I see you not tipping, that might be the last time I see you, because that to me is just, it's not classy. It's so undemure. Is that a word? It's so not demure-like. I don't like that. You gotta tip. Just a tip. All right, and last but not least, another ick of mine is a sloppy drunk. Someone who does not know how to act in public. Like, if you know you drink too much and you act a certain way, don't drink. If you just don't know how to act, don't come outside. I'm so sorry, but people who don't know how to keep it together, that to me is so icky. If you can't drink, don't drink. And if you can drink and be classy with it, we love that. But yeah, basically, yeah, keep it together at all times. People who keep it together, please have some decorum. Class and decorum, please, guys. I hate when someone knows they can't handle their liquor, but then they continue to put themselves in situations where other people have to take care of them. No, I want to have fun. You're not going to ruin my fun because you can't control your liquor and you have to drink. No, if you can't control your liquor, if you can't handle yourself, know yourself, please. This is my one final note. Know yourself. Know who you are when you go out. Know what happens when you drink. Know yourself so you can have a good time and everyone around you can have a good time. And that is it for my icks today. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great night, day, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you all. Love you all, nutmegs. And if you're new here and you made it to the end, consider yourself a nutmeg. Have a great night, day, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications and follow me on all my social media right here. And stay tuned for new episodes of my podcast, Pod with Meg solo sessions, and Pod with Meg with guests.
I try to move with no regrets, but I realize that's impossible. So I just try and move with what I could live with.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how I do it.
I respect that. That's very powerful and like insightful. I respect that.
We're going to be on the inspirational podcast today.
Okay. Like, what are like your icks then in a relationship?
My who and the what's?
Your icks. You know what an ick is?
Is that like something you don't like?
Basically, like once this happens, you can't be unicked. It's like basically something that like someone does, kind of like a pet peeve.
Season 2 premieres October 13th, so see you then. And yeah, I have my Aruba vlog coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. Have a great night, everyone. Love you all. See you guys next time. Bye, everyone. Ta-ta for now. Yeah! She think that she fucking with me. Is this bitch okay? Ooh, perfection. All right, let's get this started. Hey. And Pod with Meg with... Ooh. Oh, also, these are my pants. My outfit is very blue today. Where was I? Gosh, before I literally just choked on my own throat. What else? 11, make a wish. Hey. I'm looking at this list of icks, and one of them is only child. That's so funny. Someone goes, DJ ick, pay DJ ick. I pay DJ ick. Someone goes, he is for the girls. Wait, this is so fucking funny. Okay. Ah, like you're doing too much. On to the next one. Next ick, next ick, next ick, not dick. Hey. All right, what's going on? Wait, why did that just happen? It was gonna be similar to my petty prince. Hey, 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 hey.